boys and girls, we're back for another word building activity, and today we're going to be building words using the word plants. Building the word plants. So I have my letter tiles right here, and if you don't have your letter tiles, that's okay, because what you can do is you can go ahead and pause the video and take a moment to make your own letter tiles. And how I do that is just, or have mom or dad do it, I take a strip of paper and I just sort of cut them into equal sizes. Cut them in, and then I write a letter on each tile. So if you need to do that, go ahead and pause the video. Otherwise, you are ready to begin with us. So here's our word plants. First thing I want you to do is I want you to find the letter A and bring that down. Now the letter A is a vowel, and I like to take a red crayon and color over the vowels because vowels are important. All words and every syllable has to have a vowel. So they have a special job. So I'm going to leave the A here, the vowel, and all the rest of the letters today are consonants. So I'm going to put them into groups, sorting them, consonants on top and the vowel on the bottom. And if you look at it, you can tell, do we have more vowels or do we have more consonants? We definitely have more consonants. And so we could say that we have more consonants and less vowels. Or we could also write it. We could say we have 5 consonants, which is greater than 1 vowel. Or we could write it this way. 1 vowel is less than 5 consonants. And if we wanted to add them all together, we could add 5 plus 1 equals or is the same as 6. We are using 6 letters today in our word building. Now, word building is a great way to practice hearing the sounds in words. If you hear the sound in the beginning, the middle, or the end. And it's also a great way to practice reading words. Now, the first word that we're going to build today is the word as. Can you tell me the sounds you hear in as? As. There's 2 sounds. If you want to touch the a and bring it down, and then the last sound, as. If you went for your S, great job. And now we're going to point, and we're going to point, say the sound, and read it. As. Like as I was walking my dog, I saw a flower. Now watch where my fingers are and watch where the sound changes. And that's how you're going to be able to change as to an. As, an. How can we change as to an? If you got rid of the last sound, s, and brought down n, then you are correct. Give yourself a thumbs up. We're going to point and sound it out. An. I would like an apple. Usually an means 1. I would like an apple. Let's change an to at. Watch where it changes. At. Go ahead and try that. If you got rid of the n and brought down the t, wonderful. Let's point and sound it out. At. I am at home. Now I would like you to turn at into sat. What could we add to at to make it sat? If you brought down your s, excellent. Let's go ahead and sound it out. At, sat. I sat on the couch to watch TV. Now let's change sat to pat. Pat. The dog wants me to pat her on the head. If you said you needed to change the first sound, get rid of the s and swap it for p, then you are correct. Let's go ahead and point to each letter, make the sounds, and then read it. P-at, pat. Now, this is sort of a challenge. I want you to change pat to tap. Pat to tap. I heard a tap on the window. Now, up until this point, we've been changing letters out or adding letters, right? How many of you noticed that we didn't have to take any letters away? We didn't have to add any letters. We just had to do some switching. We had to put the t to the beginning and p to the end. And now let's sound it out. T-ap, tap. Wonderful work. Let's change tap to nap. Nap. It's time for the baby to take his nap. What are you going to change? The beginning, the middle, or the end? If you said goodbye to t at the beginning and brought down n, give yourself a thumbs up. Let's sound it out. N-ap, nap. Now, again, I want you to change nap to pan. Nap, pan. I need a pan to cook my French fries. Pan. If you notice, this too just had to be a switcheroo. Put the N at the N at the end and put the P at the beginning. Let's sound it out. P-A-N. Pan. Now I want you to do the word plan. Plan. I have a plan for us today. Plan. I'm going to count the sounds in that word. Plan. Ooh, 4 sounds, and there's 4 letters. We bring down the L, and it actually uses the blend pull. Plan. Great job. Now let's make the word plan into plant. Plant. What do we need to add? Plant. I need to buy my mom a plant. If you brought down the t, great job. Now let's point to each one and sound it out. Plant. Plant. Now plant means one. But if I want more than one plant, if I wanted to say, I want to buy my mom a couple of plants, I would add a plural S, and that makes it mean more than one. So, plants. Well, boys and girls, great job building words with me today. I would like you to turn over the letter that makes the L sound. Turn over the letter that makes the S sound. Turn over the letter that makes the T sound. Turn over the letter that makes the A sound. You turned over A. Awesome. Turn over the letter that makes the P sound, like Peter, Paul. If you turned over P, great. Turn over the letter that makes the N sound, like nose, needle. If you turned over N, wonderful. Well, boys and girls, I enjoyed building words with you today and sounding them out and growing a little smarter. Thank you and have a wonderful day.